Make that call real quick.
And my camera
Blue.
starts already freaking out. It's not blue, this is purple.
That is so blue.
That's purple.
It
That's
looks
definitely
blue on my
purple.
screen.
That's fucking purple.
It's totally blue.
Oh,
It's
Techie got a new
purple.
background? Let's go.
It's because he's laying on the floor because he's tired, so he can't lay on his bed or else he'll fall asleep.
Like that.
He's in a
This
different
is
room.
vertical. I am in a different
well,
room.
whatever.
How can you not know that's in a different room?
I wasn't saying that it wasn't in a different room. I was just saying it's going to look different no matter what since he's laying on the floor.
Oh
See, I'm
my
apparently
god.
laying down on the floor. You know, in the sitting position, I'm laying
This
down.
is not blue. Oh my god.
Oh my
It looks
god.
blue.
That's not blue.
100% blue?
Looks blue.
Not blue.
That's purple. I see purple.
There's
Alright.
definitely blue
Smurf
in
blue.
it. Like it's more blue tinted than red, which comprised makes purple, but it's
Oh
definitely still
really?
purple.
Oh really? How
Blue.
much
I
blue
see
and
blue.
how much red makes purple, Voxy? Can you please explain this to me?
I can't specify, but we're
Then
not
it's
having
blue.
art talk.
Why
It's not blue. I
can't
swear to
prove
God, my nails are
otherwise.
not blue either. This is purple.
Oh my
Prove to me
god.
scientifically.
I will get
Oh
up right
my-
now and go grab one of my blue ones to compare,
Oh
but it doesn't
my
matter.
god.
So let's fucking start.
Oh my god.
She's already salty.
Let's go. I'm ready to fight.
Apparently we're fighting
Okay,
now instead of
anyways,
doing a
so-
podcast.
Let's go ahead and start, man.
I wasn't trying to debate this, but alright, so our guest today is Memoria. That's cool. God damn it. I'm not talking about
Oh.
my lipstick anymore. No, not God damn it to
she just
Memoria.
did that.
I mean, maybe.
She's already talking about her lipstick again. We weren't talking about it, and then she started the conversation.
I meant regarding chat. Whatever. Anyway, so Memoria is here. This is great. Somebody
Nope.
help me out. I can't do this
Nope.
alone.
Nope. All on your own.
Well, we're going to ask Memoria questions anyways, and if we're staying on the format that we normally do, you're going to talk first anyways. Not me.
I am? What?
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Yeah, you're right.
I have a dog who needs tummy rubs here. Why am I talking first? Is there a format I should have been
Because
looking
we
at?
are
Yes, there
professional,
is
and
a
this
format
is a
you
professional
should be
podcast.
that you should be following, man.
I know.
Voxy's
Okay.
the point guard, man. She's Steph Curry right now, okay?
I'm just
At least for
giving
this.
her-
Come on.
Hey, Voxery, I think my name is in blue on this format.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Let's get
Okay.
these fucking questions started.
Okay, Memoria. First question for you.
No, we gotta do introductions. Wait.
play- No, fine,
Yo,
fine.
so
Introduce
welcome
yourself.
back to the 8th installment of Snackxsy Cast. We got your host, we got Techie. He's right there with the nice fresh cut. You know the fresh cut is good, but then like the week later cut is always like better. You know, that's when the cut reach maximum potential. And he looking kind of fresh right now with the new background. We got Blue Lady right there.
Fuck off.
Alright, we got Brawl Mama.
Positive as always.
We got Brawl Mama in all blue today, right? Matching as
My
always.
eyes are... Anyways.
AKA Vixen Voxery. And then we got me, the beautiful, the sexy, the manly, the handsome, the godlike, AKA Snacks.
Alright, you wanna
Our
talk
guest
about
today
Memoria?
is the newest member to Artificial, which is Memoria. He's decided to join up with the Artificial boys. And Techie, you can go ahead and ask us questions. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Good start. Yep.
Okay, reaching around dog. Okay, so Memoria. First question, which I was about to start earlier before, things kind of got segued into the actual introduction. Did you used to play any fighting games before Brawlhalla, or is this your first one?
Brawlhalla is my first fighting game. I didn't play any before.
Nice, same here. Okay, and how did you end up getting introduced to Brawlhalla?
My friend Dobrin kinda told me to try it, and we played it a lot. So I kinda stick with it.
So it's true you and Dobrain went to the same school.
No, it's not.
Alright. So how do you know Dobrain
Oh,
then?
Well, we are long time friends.
Did you guys play like games together or something?
Yeah, we made some games together. We played games together. So
Was Dobrain always a shitter before he came to Brawlhalla?
of course.
Yeah, okay, nice. That's what I'm talking
What does
about.
that even mean? What?
Dobrain's a shitter, dude.
Well, fair.
Okay.
okay then.
Go, Voxy, you next! You wrote the script! Come on,
He
point
didn't-
guard!
I'm not
You
done
didn't-
yet. Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah! Jeez, get off my dick! I'm just trying to. Okay, this is fine.
My bad.
This is fine. Continue.
Are you sure, Foxy? You look a little blue.
No, no. So,
Okay, Memoria. So then, who is your main, or do you have more than one of them?
I main, I guess not legend, but weapon. I main guns. I play all.
So you're the guy who picks me every game.
What?
Guns are my worst thing. I always lose to them.
wow, eloquent.
Very.
Guns are my worst thing.
Hey, English is really hard when you've been awake for 28 hours.
English is always hard. What are you
So I
talking
told your
about?
ass to go to sleep! Oh my
Hey,
god.
at least now we know when I'm awake for more than a day, I devolve to about Voxery level.
Let's go.
Is that right?
Evolution,
Yeah.
man.
Well, I was going to ask favorite weapons as one of my questions, but you know, I guess that's
Yep,
kind of
I guess I blew it.
answered. I'm going to fucking kick you from everything. I don't have that power, but I'm going to manage to do it because I want to. Anyways, so I guess other than maining guns, who are your favorite legend or legends? Not necessarily a main, but who do you like?
When I first started playing Brawlhalla, I played a lot of Hattori, then Queen Nai. So I guess I kinda like them.
Oh man, so
no.
that's where you got your name from, huh? That's why everybody started hating you. Started playing
Whoa.
Hattori first, right? Bad choice,
Yeah.
Memoria. Bad choice, man. Shouldn't have did that, man. Shouldn't have did
Yeah,
that.
I didn't know that Hattori is cancer back then. Sorry.
Damn it, man. I'm glad you don't touch Hattori anymore. It feels good, man. It feels good.
I know.
Seems fair. Okay, so next question. Who do you think are the best legend or multiple legends for competitive play? Not necessarily your main or your favorites, but who do you think, regarding the meta, would be the best? At the moment, at least. Or do you not have any?
I think Ada is the best right now in the meta.
What? Why?
Basically, whatever Dobrain plays is the best in the meta. That's basically-
Not
Oh.
necessarily, but like Spear is super good right now, and Guns also. So I think Ada is the best legend right now.
Alright, that's fair.
I respect it. I respect it. All right, so you know, right now you said Spear is like the best legend, not the best legend, but the best, one of the best weapons right now. We see it all the time throughout all the tournaments. Dobrin had to place a whole lot of Spear to beat Addy when Addy was playing on Sword.
Yeah, he was very spirited.
Uh, let's go, dude. Somebody get a counter, dude. Techie's
No.
on the mark
Not
right
worthy.
now, dude. Sniping
Not
them.
worthy.
Let's go. Oh, I forgot my music. Let's go. I forgot the music. The Brawlhalla music. I know I was missing something. Yeah, there we go. I got the Brawlhalla music in the background. But what was I saying? Who do we remember who won Gravy Cancel EU? I know Jelly got second, right? It was like LDZ Jelly EXO?
Yeah, I guess
Possibly?
EXO won.
EXO
Not
won?
EXO, it's Diaco. Man, please.
Oh yeah, my bad. Daiku. He won. He got first place, and then it was Jelly, then LDZ.
Yeah, I guess so.
I totally forgot. I know like two of the three people. I don't remember the placings. But like Jelly being Queen Nine main, LDZ being Queen Nine main, all this spear. Um, where would you like the meta to be? Would you like it to stay on spear? Do you think the spear meta is like one of the better metas? Um, do you want it to go back to like sword meta? There was like a mini hammer meta. There was guns meta. Like Lord forbid we ever go back to guns meta. But where would you like the meta to be? Like after this patch? Because they say this patch is supposed to be big.
I think I'm fine with like any meta changes because I can play almost every gun legend, except for maybe pirate. I'm not good at sword.
Okay, okay.
As for spear, I think it's pretty broken, so I kind of want to see some nerfs to it.
Alright, alright. So when you and Dobrin started playing, like, so you guys kind of rose to like, the top of the leaderboards kind of together, like around like the same time? Did you guys always play each other? What was your practice routine? Because Dobrin's practice routine is that he went to like, he went in the training room and he just looked at all of the hitboxes and tried to find the best follow-ups and the best like optimal things that he can do. Like you being a gun legend, what did you do, like to practice?
So, I don't really remember why I switched to gun legends. I think it's because I really enjoyed DJ Ada skin, so I started to play it a lot. Then I kinda joined Kappa clan, if someone remembers. So there I found Croaky, with whom I was practicing a lot, but not necessarily to improve myself, but just rather because I was thinking that if I practice with a lot better player than me, I will become better. So Dobrin was a lot ahead of me at the time. He was top 50, I think, and I barely got diamond. So
So you just played a lot with
that's it.
Crocky. Yeah, Crocky said that he taught you guns and that like he used to beat your ass on guns all the time.
I wouldn't say that
Oh,
he
okay.
teach me guns. I practice with him, not necessarily he teach me guns.
Oh, okay, okay. I can see how he got it twisted. All right, I can see it. So this question right here is supposed to be for like people that like are already sponsored. I know you and Dobrin are kind of waiting on that Gambit sponsor, right? But we don't know when that's gonna happen, Techie.
Hey, it's not my court anymore. Big sponsors are for Foda now.
Seems
But
fair.
since you recently joined AI, right? What do you think that AI will be like a good fit for you in the future, or this is just a stopping ground, or because I'm trying to work with Techie to get sponsors for Ram and Kitty
Kitty,
and whatnot. Yeah.
like shitty. Am I right? Okay, so
Banned.
That is something funny.
I don't know. I just I didn't really think about it. I just wanted to like some group of friendly people with whom I can play.
Oh, okay, okay. I respect it. I respect it.
All right. Next topic, maybe?
I don't know, man. Let me think. Let me see if I got some more questions from my boy Mimo, man. How do you feel
That
about
seems
me
fair.
calling you Mimo?
What?
How do you feel about me giving you the nickname Mimo?
Kappa Pride?
Let's go.
Oh,
Who
So-
verbally says Twitch emoticons? Like, who are you? Whatever.
PogChamp, PogChamp, PogChamp.
Bye.
always.
So,
Dance game.
Mimo, why do you always change names though? Like, we've seen you under so many names. GSM, then you went to Memoria, then you were Rose for like a few days, and then you were Aqua, and
You might
then
say each name is a memorial.
oh my god. And then now you're Kara underscore MZ, and you say like you're never gonna switch from Kara, but I think you're gonna switch. You're gonna get tired of the underscore. So why do you always switch names, man?
I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with those nicknames.
So you like to get that feeling. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is this guy beating the fuck out of me with guns? Like you like to surprise people.
Okay, I'll tell you the real thing. So, I like to surf through a lot of Photoshop works in the internet. So, when I find some cool one, I just stick with it and take the name of the character which is drawn there.
Oh, okay. So where did Arcade come from? Do you still have the
Wow.
picture?
It's arcade Raven.
Arcade who? Oh, Draven?
No, Raven.
Riven. Oh, okay. Got it from League.
Yeah.
Alright, I respect it. I respect it.
Wow, that's some garbage.
Oh, whoa!
That's
Fuck you.
garbage? That's
I
garbage?
understand you might have been bronze 5, but you don't need to hate on
I
it.
hate MOBAs, okay? That's how I feel, especially League. Okay,
Alright.
anyways.
Alright, man.
It's out of her league.
Don't be rude, Voxy, okay?
Okay, cool, yep. I mean, you're right, that was pretty BM.
Of course. Like, when are you not BM?
You're not wrong. Anyways, let's talk about Combo Breaker, because that was exciting as hell. Alright, so first place, I'm sure everybody knows, was Luxury, which was amazing. Second
stole
was
the
Boomy,
American
who
dream.
came pretty close. A literal child, so I was just like, okay, that happens. And then third was Twilight, who did pretty well considering. And TWK and Tupperware, I think was his name, helped cast,
Yes.
and they did pretty well considering. But
Tupperware did
collectively,
just cast though.
well,
He like
yeah.
set the thing up.
Yeah, no, I know. Exactly. I was
Tupperware
just
what?
trying to stick with the...
He's
Casting.
like the guy who got everything at Combo Breaker.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yo, shout outs
he
to him, man.
deserves huge thanks.
Yeah, shout outs to him, dude. I know he joined the community like a while ago, and he started streaming, but like I guess like his stream didn't pop off, or he had to do some other stuff, and then he stopped streaming. But I'm glad he found a fitting in the community. TWK is just TWK.
Yeah.
There's no explanation. TWK is TWK. It's just TWK. What is
Yep.
TWK? If you're in the chat, what the fuck does TWK stand for? Can you please inform me?
Oh, he told me once. Oh,
That weak kid?
Memory.
Thai without kidney? Uh,
That's a bit of a stretch.
the weak and Kazoo?
yeah, it's the White Knight.
The
That
White
was
Knight.
it, because
okay.
his icon is like a White Knight chess piece.
Okay,
brain.
okay.
Thanks, Creed.
Dude, I thought I was on point with the weekend Kazoo. That was really
That's
that
some
was
role
legit.
playing.
Yeah, that's some good shit right there. All right. So yeah,
Let's go to-
like,
okay.
how do you? So I didn't watch too much of the VOD or the actual live stream, but what I did watch, it was really fun. That like the people that did get like top, like top 8, they weren't boring to watch. It was actually pretty cool to see, and like
Yeah, absolutely.
there was a big debate on Reddit. Like Stephen A. brought up the debate about Combo Breaker, about how he didn't want the current meta to show a bad light on Brawlhalla, and like even though he didn't get what he was asking for, like getting a spear chain so nobody would play spear, it still turned out to be really like high pace and fun and exciting. And then not only did TWK and Tupperware bring enough hype in the casting, that like there's other game casters are looking to like hop on this this train that we got going called Brawlhalla. And that was actually really fun to see that it didn't go through like the boring gameplay that happened. Boomy Boomy's like, I don't know what it is with these young bloods, but these young bloods, they know how to go Super Saiyan, and they start teleporting all over the
Yes,
map,
seriously.
and they just do crazy things. So shout outs to Boomy, shout outs to Deluxury, shout outs to Twilight, keeping down, like, if, like, we saw a whole lot of crazy things, and then Twilight did everything fundamentally right, and that was, like, really cool. So we had crazy play, we had fundamental play. It was really exciting to watch. And it was like one of the biggest tournaments. Combo Breaker was hella successful in terms of other games, and we exposed it to other people. I'm glad that it went as well as it did. What do you
Yeah,
guys have?
absolutely. I just wanted to bring up that moment where Boomy beat Twilight, and then Boomy went to go shake his hand, and then Twilight just didn't notice at first, but he just looked salty as hell, and so he was just sitting there not shaking his hand when Boomy stuck his hand out, and it was so
Boomy's best
awkward, but
ignorant.
it was amazing. I thought it was so good.
So real.
Of course, just to be clear, they
I
didn't
audibly
shake hands.
gasped when I watched that happen on the stream. I was just in awe. Because I thought he was salty, but he just didn't notice at first, and he shook his hand after that. But I was just like, "Holy shit!"
He should have gave him a hug, man. Fuck Twilight. Nah. But for real though, shout out to him.
No salt. Just I thought it was funny.
So yeah, go on,
So
point
I think
guard.
that's all we really have on
All
Combo
right.
Breaker. That is.
I wish I could have saw the brackets though. Like, why
I
can't?
have the brackets. I was linking them the whole time to everyone.
Really? I didn't get to see the brackets. I didn't get to see who lost to who, man. I know that
Oh, they're
Pots
still there.
went, right? And Pots plays.
I was gonna say it should still be on the Reddit somewhere.
Really?
Not even on the Reddit. Just go to the Combo Breaker. Here, I will
Well,
link it
true.
in chat.
I would
Alright.
go ahead and say I was disappointed with Combo Breaker.
Ooh, explain.
Oh, really?
Let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say elaborate. Let's go.
So, first of all, I was looking forward to see Ender.
Flex.
Yeah, as you may know, he's Flex. So I was really looking forward to see him play, but he ended up being pretty bad.
Dude, he stopped playing guns,
Okay.
man.
No, he picked up guns and placed straight bad. Like, I don't know. So that was really disappointing for me.
Dude, Rip
Uh,
Ender, man. He's supposed to be like, you guys are supposed to be like twins. One of you guys NA, one of you guys EU, like the gun
Yeah.
twins, man. And then he didn't
like-
show up.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's so
That was
disappointing,
really
man.
disappointing for me. I thought that he would take it actually. So
Oh, damn, dude. Why did Ember be fucking better, Ender? God damn it. Get better at
Yeah.
guns, dude.
I thought the Luxury wouldn't even make top 3.
Really?
You think so?
Damn.
As for Boomy, I think he played really well, but in the finals, like, I don't know how to tell it, but the Luxury is pretty passive player,
Mm-hmm.
as in my opinion. So Boomy was really aggroing him. He wasn't like playing to win, he was playing more like for the stream, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think if Boomy tryharded, he would win versus the Luxury.
Yeah, that's kind of like Boomy kind of reminds me a lot of like Egg Soup and like I think Jelly, because they play so fast and like they understand all of the follow-ups and they adapt to every follow-up instantly. Like they go for like a recovery on unarmed, and as soon as you make like a dodge, they already know the best move to hit you out of that dodge. And maybe like if they slowed it down, like Stephen A. talked about it, he was like, if like he commented on one gravy cancel. No, it was Masters actually. He was playing in Masters and he was playing against Crocky, and he got mad that Crocky try-harded like super hard. Like he played the best possible approaches with Spear, because that's what Crocky does. He goes through all of the approaches, all of his dodge circles. He knows every dodge circle. He knows how to win all of the dodge circles, every trade. And like while Stephen Ader was going super aggro and he lost all the dodge circles, so he got really mad that Crocky didn't treat it as a spectator sport. And that brings up another topic. Like I think the spectator sport should be people that watch people do their hardest to win. I don't think I don't think making it a spectator sport is not just going crazy. Like, yeah, it looks good, but it doesn't really that like when you go into something, you want to go into it your hardest. Like, who cares if you look good? Like, flashy doesn't always have to be the best. Like, calculated has to be the best. Like, um when you see most matches, like a lot of like even Smash matches, it turns out to be like two foxes laser camping each other, or like Hungry Box, or Hungry Box versus Armada on Fox or Mango, and then it's just a big laser. They laser camp Jigs. Jigs has to get in, and then like it turns out to be, it's not as fast paced as people would like it to be, and I think that's really cool because like to play that slow is extremely hard. It's extremely stressful, and like to go really fast and stuff, like it's kind of laid back. I do it all the time. I just dodge in and I don't really think about the approach that hard. But when you play slow, it's extremely stressful, and to keep up that mental fortitude of playing slow and picking all your approaches, I think I really appreciate players that can do that over and over and over again all throughout the day, every tournament match, because to do that 8 times and like within 2 hours, it's like extremely stressful. So I don't know, I guess like a lot of people have different opinions on what a spectator, like how to make Brawlhalla a spectator sport. Rip.
Oh wow.
That was actually a lot of very good points.
No, I agree. That's why I was like, damn.
Yeah, so like, but I enjoy. I think either way, like Combo Breaker was a success. Either way it turned out, it was pretty good.
No, I thought it was pretty hype. I was genuinely interested to watch the stream for quite a while. Like, I could not stop watching, but I decided not to. But I think collectively, especially the top few players, were very interesting to watch, and I don't think there should have been as much, Smash clone talk in the Twitch chat, but that's going to happen. Yeah, and I know it is. It's still disappointing.
Yeah, just like it's like any MOBA or like any shooter is gonna be. If it's a computer shooter, it's gonna be a COD clone. If it's a like PlayStation not a PlayStation, but a console shooter, is gonna be not PC shooter is gonna be a Counter-Strike clone. Console shooter is gonna be a COD clone. Or it's gonna be a Halo clone. Like all those things is gonna happen. So like I don't really care when people say, "Oh, Brawlhalla is just a Smash clone." It's like, yeah, Smash is one of the more popular, platform fighters. You can't ignore if another platform fighter is getting success. You can't ignore like, oh, they're getting success because they just followed this suit or whatever. So I don't really see any point into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just the only problem with that, sorry, I'll let you talk in a second, was just that they don't give it the benefit of the doubt and try it out for themselves. That's literally the only thing. But otherwise, I don't see, obviously it's been getting more hype anyways. So if that's the case, then who cares? Like, they'll just not play it. Anyways, continue. What were you going to say?
I was actually just going to go back to something that Snackxs was talking about when he was going into detail on the, competitive play and making stuff interesting.
Sure, go ahead.
And my little input is, I feel, I see that, Snacks. My little input is that just a few dodge changes and all that would actually really help things. Because it doesn't necessarily need to be like spear changes or individual weapon things, but limiting defensive abilities of dodge.
Are you trying to foreshadow onto like patch notes or something, dude?
No.
Okay.
Techie with the hot leaks.
No.
Alright, dude.
There's several changes I'd love for dodge to have, like that I don't know if they are in the works or if they will be in the works, but stuff like messing with back dodges, messing with spot dodges.
That's some leaks.
No.
Yeah.
You can't.
Dodge changes.
I am going on a topic. I am not going on specifics.
Yeah. Okay.
I still believe there are several changes that made dodge that could make things much more interesting.
I don't like really how BMG are forcing aggressive playstyle over passive.
Aggressive.
I think it's not right thing to do. I think aggressive playstyle now is okay, but people are just lazy to practice it and become good with it.
Yeah, that goes on what I was saying before. To keep up a defensive wall to keep people out, it's extremely stressful. Because when I play into these high ranking EU ranking games, like there's not a lot of, everybody doesn't want to lose elo, so you kind of slow down and it becomes this huge man, I don't want to get hit, don't get hit, fuck, I got hit, damn, I gotta go back, wait. I'm about to get this dodge now. He knew I was gonna dodge. It becomes this big mental battle, more about who's gonna fuck up first than rather who's gonna who's gonna get the first hit. It's like a lot of it, like now in ranked, it's like, okay, who's gonna mess up first? Like, are you gonna fuck up first? Am I gonna fuck up first? So I I wish there was a balance. I would I would like for um aggressive play, smart aggressive play to be a thing, but I also want defensive play to be a thing because I like both people running at each other could get, kind of tiresome for one person or another, but also like maybe because there's a limited amount of way of approaching, then it makes like defensive play extremely like good. Like I think there should be a balance. Decent defensive play shouldn't go away, but there should be a balance. Like the way you approach and how you approach or the way that you dodge should be super calculated, not one dodge or not three dodges or like maybe two types of dodges should affect how you play defensively, like using your hitboxes to play offensively, playing footsies in the neutral, working on your spacing, things like that should work around defensive play and not, okay, I gotta wait for him to do something. When soon as I see a startup, I have to dodge. Other than that, I just throw out hitboxes. Like things like that, I don't really like that in general. But like you being able to use every aspect of your character or your legend that you're playing to play defensively or to play offensively should be a balance. So
Yeah, it's a very hard balance to get.
all right.
Yeah, and of course, releasing new weapons and such makes that even more difficult. Anyways, so let's briefly talk about BCX. We don't have to go into huge detail with this since, we want to talk about Golem and such, or Core, whatever you want to call them now. I really want to talk about what we think the next meta skin will potentially be, because I'm hyped about it, but I have no idea.
It's gonna be Koji.
What kind of guess is that? Really? Why do you think that?
Yo, spoilers.
So I do want to talk about BCX. So if you guys don't understand, I was informed on this. I could be wrong, but I'm just going off the information I know. So basically, rank 1 from every region. So there's going to be 6 people that automatically get flown out. I don't know when they're going to take these rank 1s, like when they're going to take like, okay, snapshot of the leaderboard and then boom, you're rank 1, you get flown out, because ranks could change either way. Like EXO and Doberine, they fight for rank 1 like every day, like even Addy Mexicans, the luxury, they get up there into the rank 1 all the time. So things, I don't know, like even for NA, Steve Nader, Pugsy, they always fight for the rank 1 spot. So I don't know how they're going to take the screenshot of rank 1, but they're going to, rank 1s are going to get flown out, and then there's going to be 6 qualifier 1v1 tournaments where I was told top 6 of all those tournaments are going to get flown out. I don't know if that's true.
You're wrong, Snackxs.
I'm wrong? I could be wrong.
You're wrong.
It's
Okay,
for BCS.
I don't know.
Like they're
I
doing
think
that.
there will be only 6 invites
6
based on the
invites?
tournaments, 1v1 regional tournaments, like Axel said.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's not,
Diaco.
that's not saying there will be only 6 people at the tournament. That's just those
Yeah,
people will
I mean, in
get the free ticket.
invites, which BMG will pay out.
Oh, only for 6 people.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
if you're sponsored, you can work out a way to get over it, because that's the most basic thing in every sponsorship deal.
Kill me.
And then there's also just coming over. What was that face, Boxery?
I'm stressed because
And
Snackxs is making. Anyways,
I don't actually like that. So, BCX was supposed to be like good players from each region, and now it's like only one per region. I don't think that it's a good idea to do so.
True. It could be. It could be because there's like I don't know because if you do it that way, right? Not everybody can, afford to buy a ticket. Not everybody's sponsored. Not everybody has this, that contract that says you're gonna pay for my ticket and my food and where I stay and possibly my transportation to go to these tournaments. So there's like a lot of players still unsponsored, even though there's still time. Maybe Techie is, he been awake for 28 hours today, so we don't know how many people Techie's about to, get people to sign on the dotted line, because Techie is a calzone with extra cheese, all right, and tomato sauce. Don't forget the pepperoni, right? So we don't know how long it would take to get most of the top players to like most of the, because there's at least players from every region that at any given time games could be taken off of people. Just like Addy Mestic recently just showed that he's coming up in the power rankings. Like, he's always been in the power rankings, but his tournament performance hasn't been up there, and now he's getting his foot in these tournaments, and now he's showing that he can possibly beat Dobrin. He took Dobrin to two game fives of game fives of the best of five. So like, he's showing that he can be up there as a luxury. Went to a LAN and showed that he can beat top NA players. Like, there's so many people, so it would kind of be wrong if like only Dobrin or EXO got invited. Like, let's say EXO was like, okay, I want Dobrin to go, so I'm gonna go play NA, and then EXO takes a spot from the NA tournament. Like, how would that turn out? I don't know. I don't know if I kind of agree with just only 6 invites, because EXO can easily go to an NA tournament and just take anybody's spot from NA, and then like we won't have any NA talent that isn't sponsored at the time, because most of them are Boo, and Boo was waiting to be sponsored. We don't know who Boo was waiting for, but Boo has not been sponsored because they're waiting. So like, EXO can be like, okay, fuck the rest of you guys in Boo. I gotta go win, this 50,000 K pot. I gotta get this 20,000, whatever. So maybe
First of all,
whatever.
it's region locked.
It's
Yeah.
region. Oh, it's
Deco
region
can't
locked. Oh,
play
okay.
on an
Oh, okay. So
but that's
But
not
then-
like the point.
yeah, then it shuts out between EXO. We have to choose between the 2 best players in the game at the moment. We have to choose between them. Like, oh well, we don't even know if people are like, if they can go or not. So I think still that kind of hurts.
I think what is happening is it's either BMG are lazy to like pay for more players than that they are doing it right now, or something happening inside of like, I don't know, somebody came up with some strange idea, and now it's happening. I don't really know why, but it's like NA getting a lot of like priority in this world championship, because it's like simply it's easier for NA player to came there.
Oh, true. It feels like, let's say, so if only one person from NA can get accepted, the amount of money it takes for an NA player to travel across the United States doesn't equal the amount of money it takes to fly a plane across the ocean. So I guess I can see how like one NA qualifier doesn't equal one EU qualifier, just because of the difference it makes. Like, because it's either you win it or you probably don't go, because of how much more money it costs to fly across the ocean to get the visa to get like the visa to fly across, whether your visa gets accepted or not. Because it might be hard if BMG doesn't back like multiple players from EU to go to NA to play in the tournament, just to play in the tournament, then it becomes hard. Then like you get into a similar situation of that Leffen has, because Leffen can't go to NA tournaments because his visas get rejected. He can't go because they don't think him playing Smash or Melee is a legitimate. He's not an athlete to get this visa to go to all these NA tournaments. So I can definitely see how that it doesn't equate it to being equal for NA and EU players.
Yeah.
What's up, Techie? Are we wrong or
Nothing. I literally can't say anything.
Oh, okay. So yeah, man. Maybe
DMG Techie.
I wish.
Kappa.
Yeah, basically.
So maybe like we still have like what we have 4 months before they could like either like maybe this is already settled in stone, maybe they change it within these 4 months. So we
Well,
don't.
See, there's an interesting process in there, and EXO and you guys touched on it a little bit. But for those places that don't have like visa waivers for certain amounts of money winnings and all that, some of these visas can take upwards of like 6 months to do. So I get to figure all this stuff out. It's
Fun.
it's one of those things will get taken care of. Visas won't necessarily be too much of an issue, thankfully, because it's not like $1 million prize pool. But it's going to be a process.
Yeah, hopefully these topics or these ideas that we're bringing up just don't go unheard, or like maybe they sit down and we can get like some changes or whatever. Because like the first like expo of Brawlhalla should like include a good majority of the top talent from each region. So
I mean, a lot of this is still tentative. I mean, this is in November, and they haven't even priced tickets yet. So, I mean, it'll just depend, I'm sure. This is not set in stone necessarily, but I think they'll be open to options and such. Plus, I remember they made a post on the Reddit about, like, feedback and such. So I think everything's still tentative, so it's just a matter of time. Like, once we get closer, I'm sure we'll have more closure on that.
all right. Go ahead, point guard. You got the ball.
All right, so let's talk about core, I suppose. It's already confirmed on Twitter, so we're just going to go with that. I'm assuming the stats are confirmed to be 6, 5, 7, 4 in that order. I would assume. I mean, I can't really confirm that, but it's been...
I do believe those are his core stats.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Man, from downtown, Techie, downtown, man. Steph Curry, man. Techie got range,
Actually,
bro.
this-
Oh
look
my
over.
god. From the free, oh my, half court to...
Yep, I got it. Core stats, haha. Funny, yep, great.
You motherfucker,
There's a reason I try to ignore these things, though. Like, I try to overlook them. Let's talk to Memoria about this, since, he's our guest and just kind of been hanging out. So,
Memoria,
thoughts on Gauntlet's hammer, and core in particular. Go.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I won't call him Core because I don't like this name. It's stupid.
Okay, well that's fair.
So I think Golem is bad. I think Gauntlets will be also bad because
What?
every new weapon BMG release is pretty bad at release. So I think that Gauntlets will be in the same boat as Bow and Axe.
All right, so I wanna confirm something. So I know there's already a group of people in a test version of Brawlhalla, and how many people were in this test version when Bow came out? Was there a lot of people? Was there even a test version? Because I don't know. I think this like having all of these people in the thing giving feedback on what they think they should do with gauntlets or whatever. I don't know if that existed for Bow, right? Because like Bow came out and
Yeah, I
then
honestly have
it
no
came
idea.
out like really like it was a decent weapon. It was kind of like they wanted it to be rushdown weapon, but it didn't really feel like a rushdown weapon. It couldn't kill. It had a lot of problems. And I don't know if they had people playing on this test version or if they had the feedback from players to be like, okay, yeah, this weapon is probably bad. But I know now they have a good amount of players playing the weapon, giving their feedback. So like it could come out differently. It could come out somewhat decently,
That's
but
true.
we would never know. We have a few more hours till it comes out, and then people are gonna spam it, and we're gonna see how it feels. If is it broke, we're gonna have people complaining that it's broken because everybody
That's going
complains
to happen no matter what.
about
Yeah.
everything. So we have to see how it feels, and like maybe give it a week, or maybe like let's say at minimum 3 days before we give it a a review.
Yeah, true. We need to see it in ranked. We need to, of course, test it ourselves. Like, we have no judgment to make until we can actually play it. Like, we're just going based off the stats. We're going based off what we've seen. I'm sure some people in chat and talking have played on the test, but otherwise, I think it's just a matter of time, like everything else with this game. But I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm excited, at least.
I'm not excited. You guys already know my thoughts on Golem. I think, I personally, I'm gonna say it again. I think when you come out with a new weapon, you already have a blank slate, right? Being that every new weapon has to come out with an existing weapon, I think that they shouldn't be like, okay, we think gauntlets are going to be super good fast, but we don't want to make them fast so we can balance it. I don't think they should choose the stats of a legend behind like how they want to introduce gauntlets, because gauntlets they're gonna have more stats to come. Therefore, they can come out with a slower gauntlet, they can come out with a fast gauntlet. But being that they came out with another 5 dex, 4-speed hammer character, like there's already so many general like hammer characters around this area, and I think if they came out with a different sort of hammer character to put diversity into like the hammer legend pool, then I think that would be like been better than this, like, okay, let's, instead of picking safe stats, so I'm gonna play Golem because I main hammer and I get all of the hammer legends to 25 and I get them to black and all of that. But am I excited to play it? No, not really.
That's fair. I mean, I definitely understand your reasoning for hammer in particular. Like, you want something that's different. You want something that'll be more exciting for you, and if you're not hyped, then that's just how it'll be. But that being said, I mean, hammer may not get another... I mean, you might not have another hammer legend that you like for a while, because this is our most recent. However, gauntlets, I mean, that, like I said, that's another tentative thing. Like, we'll just have to wait to see to play that. But I definitely understand the hammer reasoning for you.
Honestly, I don't think it should have been hammer for the first thing.
I agree, but...
I think it should have been either guns or guitars.
No
You think
guns,
so?
please. Golem is shit.
Okay. See,
Okay, but if it was a different weapon, maybe it would be a different archetype and it wouldn't be Golem. Like Golem,
yeah.
I think they came out with Golem because Golem is a rock and he hits hard, so they gave him, fists so he can punch people, and they gave him a big ass, hammer so he can swing another part of his body, or his brother, or his cousin, or a family member.
Yeah,
at somebody.
and what TWK said, it's based on, like, the style of Golem, the lore, the archetype. Like, that's just how he was made. And so it definitely suits him as a legend. I don't necessarily... I think that they could have done something different with that and done a different legend. But I think it's fine. Like, I'm excited either way, because new legend hype, but hard to tell until I get to play it.
Yeah, to me, it feels like, let's say we're sitting in BMG and they have a group of people that design archetypes, right? They have people that draw the ideas, but they have people that come up with the ideas, right? I don't understand how so early on in a game's like life does a rock win in terms of creativity? Like, man, fucking rock? You got rock with legs? No, what? You got a rock with legs? Amazing. Let's do it. I don't understand. Like, personally, I don't understand how a rock wins. Like, out of all the things that they could come up with, out of many things that they had, I don't understand how a rock. It just doesn't make.
I mean, I guess that's fair. But honestly, I think the skins are pretty cool for core. Actually,
the skin-
I think they look pretty good.
The skins are cool. I'm definitely gonna buy one. The skins are nice, right? Because it's not a rock. I'm gonna get the
The
Transformer.
lava-looking one is great.
Yeah, because he's a Transformer. And get the Transformer, and you get the other one because he
No,
has
I like
flame
the
inside of
armor
his
one.
body, right? But
Not
I
the
don't.
armor one. No, get the lava one.
Well, shit.
But like, I just don't understand how a rock wins out of terms of like, yo, like we have all these ideas. Either they ran out of ideas, or they actually thought a rock was a good creative idea. Like Monster Hunter. What? Monster Hunter was super cool. That was nice. Dwarf? Who would have thought a midget would be in Valhalla? Fucking Legend of a Midget? Like, a little person? Like, that's fucking dope, right? But a rock? Come on, it's like creativity was going up. It's like, yeah, we got this Monster Hunter. We're gonna have short people too. Let's go. And then they come out and they're like, rock. Woo! We going up,
I mean,
man.
I don't know. I think the skins redeem him a bit. But even like just as stock, I think it's fine. I think Hammer and Gauntlets kind of make sense. Personally, I wouldn't have done that, but I can't really list another good combination with Gauntlets off the top of my head that I think would be reasonable off the bat. I mean, if you guys have something in mind, then by all means. I just don't personally. I can't think of anything else.
They could have did a
I would-
boxer.
I mean, obviously they could have done anything.
Exactly,
But I
anything
think-
but a rock. You can't get inspiration as you walk to your work. You can't like walk past a construction zone and be like, bruh, call up the boss, like, boss, I saw this fucking rock. It had a hole in the middle. Put an eye in that motherfucker. Give him some limbs. They will go fucking quick. Like, I don't
Snack's gone
Whoa.
nuts.
I was gonna say, Sword and Gauntlets would be awful. I'm sure it'll happen at some point, but I would hate that. I
I'll
would
go
hate that.
and say that there is that purple girl leaked from game files. I don't know, Mordix or something. I think they should have given the gauntlets to her.
yeah, that looks
Purple
way
girl.
more interesting than a rock. But we gotta let Techie go to his esports stuff. Techie, you said you got a lot of esports stuff. Yeah, I'm done talking about rocks.
Good segue.
I'm done talking about fucking rocks.
Okay, now we're going from rocks to esports. Great.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so esports-wise, first off, the whole BCX thing was absolutely amazing. Something a lot of people don't know: a bunch of CEOs were there from a bunch of gaming orgs, and I've been talking to a few of them on Twitter and email and stuff, just kind of going back and forth, trying to get them interested in potentially picking up some players. So that's one of the reasons I've been up
Yeah.
way too long the last few days. But so that's extremely hype. I'm very happy about that because groups like Luminosity and who was it? Winter Fox and a few others were there.
Ooh.
So really cool stuff. Then there's one contract deal that should be going down this next weekend, which would be hype. And I'm happy for another sponsorship to enter. I'm seeing faces being made by Voxley. What's going on? And you, Snacks.
I was just
Why are
laughing
you
in the
thumbs
chat.
upping me with that scary face?
That's what he does?
Okay. But yeah, so that's the major news. In
Snacks
other
cheesing
things,
it up. Anyways.
for one of the things I've decided to do to kind of help people, for those who know they're going to be flying into Worlds, be it just to watch or participate, but they're for sure flying over. Since I've been to several of the major airports and stuff in the area, I was going to put together some stuff to help people kind of like get around. So yeah, it's a little minor esportsy help people out for Worlds thing.
Caretaker, takey.
Let's go. But you want to make like
Sounds about right.
like a list of restaurants that they can go to
Yeah,
and
I
motels
actually
and.
do.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Actual babysitter.
And do not leave
Feels
the
bad.
airport at JFK in New York. It is scary.
What do you mean it's scary, man?
There's like 8 million people there.
Yeah, that's New York though.
I know.
That's why you go
But
to
say
America.
say you're coming from a country with like 3 million people, it's kind of scary.
But like so my girlfriend, she did her first trip to America in New York, and she gets lost in video games. She did fine. She didn't get lost at all.
No, yeah, I'm not saying people won't get lost, but I'm saying like go to like places that are well reputed restaurants or like
We have like
say you
actual
miss your
children.
flight.
So
I actually have
Oh,
friends
true.
that people can stay with, stuff like that.
I don't know. When I was a majority of the high-ranking players in the game, I was flying on planes by myself. Long before that, I was, taking subways and stuff. So,
that's
So,
fair, but I'm
when-
sure some people have like anxiety about these kind of things. Plus, like I said, actual children. So it's more precaution than anything, but that'll help make them feel more comfortable as well.
true,
Yeah.
true.
Also, I kind of have spare community colors code. If
Oh,
you
you
want to
do?
give it away,
Oh, you want to give it away?
I can. Yeah, I can lend you, so you can give it away.
Oh,
buddy.
okay. We'll give it away at the end of the stream.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds good.
Sweet. Trying to think of any other esports stuff.
You said you had a lot,
Can't think of
man.
any. My brain's dead.
Is that company still bullshitting? Or did they just give
I'm
up?
still waiting to hear back.
Oh man, they gave up, dude. They still bullshitting, man.
Yep, I've already started helping that group that was promised their contract. Helping them find another one. So
They still bullshitting. Like after combo breaker, you still bullshitting? Yeah, man. They on that other shit, man. Guaranteed. So what else we got? We got nothing to really talk about now. Ooh. Yeah, there's nothing to really talk about.
let's see. There's clans talk about Voxley being blue, and the normal.
Oh yeah, that is on there. So let's talk about Voxy and Blue. So, Voxy, how much did you drink this morning to be like, you know what? I'm gonna put on this purple, and then it turned out to be blue. Like,
Yep.
It's fucking purple.
What happened?
I swear to
It is
God.
almost navy blue.
what happened?
No,
Voxy?
it's really not.
Voxy.
This is definitely purple.
You
It
bought
has
it-
a more
Actually,
blue
you see
tint, but
the carpet
What?
behind you? The
That's
carpet behind
purple.
you is purple.
yes,
you're
I know
wearing-
it has blue in it. Purple can still be like a blue tint, rather than like a violet or like red tint.
You're borderline Scion right now, okay? All right, like.
Remember
I'm
the
di-
time we talked about Brawlhalla? I do. That was a good time.
I'm
It
disappointed.
was a
on you.
simpler time.
We're talking.
Hey, it was on our topic sheet to talk about you being blue.
Yeah,
There
it's
is-
there. It's
okay,
on
first
the
of all, there's-
script. We have to talk about it. It's on the script.
There's no
Why
hyphen
are
there.
you
I
blue?
put hyphen as
Why?
bullet points, okay?
Why are you
and there's no
blue?
punctuation.
Why?
So
Explain
clearly
to
I did
me.
not write that.
Explain to me why you're blue.
Illuminati. Anyways, clans, that was a cool thing that happened. Do you guys like the layout for that? I personally don't. I
You
think
don't?
Oh,
it looks kind
okay.
of
But
odd.
I need to say things here.
Okay, go.
This is like the best possible early groundwork in my opinion.
I don't
They
think
gave
so.
us a chat thing, they gave us a level up system, and they gave us a a very vague thing so that people can say what they want. So like to me, this is more of a BMG being like, hey, we're giving this to you guys, but we want feedback and we can do stuff with this in the future. So like for me, I really, really like it.
Yeah, so I really respect that they came up with something. They came up with a really solid foundation, right? But I don't want it to be. I don't want them to just be like, okay, we got the foundation, now let's just stop. Let's move on to some other stuff. I rather them like, because clans are such a big thing in the of the community and in the game. I rather them like take the time, like let's stop legend making, let's stop pumping out these skins, like 4 or 5 skins every week. Like let's spend the time and let's make a version of clans that can be left alone for a long time. I don't think this version of clans can be left alone for too long because it doesn't really do much. Like like Artificial's already level 12 or whatever, and we maxed out at 30 members. Like what do we do? Like I have 10k clan exp. Like I don't see, like I'm just building up 10k exp. I'm still level 10 with fucking 3 million exp and 2k hours in the game, and like I think like a lot of things other than skins could be, like let's leave skins alone. Like skins are nice. You came out with like 50 skins in the past week or the past 2 weeks. Let's leave it alone. Let's work on general levels. Let's work on clans. Let's get all of that stuff to a point where it could be left alone, because I think like they're coming out with so much other stuff that like other things really need attention.
Well, yeah, like I said in chat, though, I mean, they have, like, what is it, like 16 or so, probably more now, people on their staff. And obviously they have dedicated artists for these kind of things. And as for clans, I wasn't even talking about the entirety of clans. I was just talking about the visual layout, like how it looks under your name. I thought it looked a little tacky, and that's purely what I was talking about. I think clans, where it is pretty solid. Like, I think it's a decent start, for sure. And sure, they can expand on that in the future, but I don't think it's that big of a priority to where they need to immediately. But that's just me. I think it's okay for now regarding like the actual functionality of it.
Did you see Xoop's version of like where they could put the clan name, like bolded above the name on the
I think
podium?
they did. Yeah, and I guess I could look that up again because I wanted to like post that in chat because I did think it looked better. But yeah, that's the only beef I had with it was visually, and that was it. Like the actual clan function, I think was a good start.
Go ahead, Memoria.
I think that the clans which are now in the game are pretty lazy thing from BMG to do. Like, they did the chat, but without, I don't know how to pronounce it. You need to type like /c/m or whatever. It's not.
Would you rather have tabs?
Yeah. It's not comfortable to type this stuff.
Over and over again, like typing message of the day over and over again. That got
That's
to me
true.
one time. Cause I'm horrible at typing, so I'll like type really fast and have like 50 different spelling errors, and then like I'll hit enter. I'm like, oh, and then you can't scroll up either. You can't press the up arrow to get the last message. So I had like, oh shit, I had to go slow.
I can't really believe that BMG. No one said that tabs are necessity in this. It's
Sure.
just like
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
Yeah,
And like I said, this is just once again tentative. And they can expand on that. I'm sure, especially people leave feedback on the Reddit and such. I honestly don't think I've seen anybody asking about that, so maybe look into that. Because I think they would be willing to listen about it, but I don't know.
true.
Reddit is crybaby. You can't really listen to it.
You're not wrong.
Fair. I can't even argue with that. Alright, I think those were the biggest topics, unless you guys had anything to add.
No.
Especially Memoria, since, our guest and such.
Yeah, you got anything else you want to talk about, Memoria?
I want to point out some things. First of all, EU is greater than NA, so if BCX is happening, you seriously need to consider more EU players to
Hey.
travel to BCX. Okay.
Techie's ready to fight.
No.
Um,
I
Also-
am mostly impartial here, but I do think some American players should at least try to go take a trophy from some EU people next time.
I mean, it's okay, but like, even combo break is Luxury 1, so
True. I
I
mean,
think
if
it's
we're
like fair to say.
if we're
I mean, yes,
talking
you can say right now that EU is better than NA. You
if
proved
we're
it.
talking about trophies that have been won, I do believe all of the EU has every trophy that has ever been a prize in any tournament. EXO being winning the King of the Hill one, we had to win a best of 13 against I think it was Doppy. He won that big ass trophy, and then now we got Luxury. He got his own trophy. If we look at how much money has been won between, like, from
Did you
tournaments,
just imply that Doppy was from EU?
no, EXO
No, it's
beat
versus
Doppy.
Doppy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
EXO
was
won
gonna say, I thought you
almost all
said. Sorry,
tournaments.
I just
Yeah,
misheard.
if we
Continue.
want to
Sorry.
if we want to talk about how much money was won in a tournament environment, I'm pretty sure EXO is up on that list, winning the most money out of any tournament player.
Yeah, he
So
has his number there.
I mean, I was born in America, but I think I have adapted to the European culture, and I can now call myself European. So, you,
Also, I want to say that I think that the best enemy player right now is EXO. I do really think so. If he try hard, I think he's the best, and it's really a shame he wasn't playing at Combo Breaker.
true. True. Yeah, I really
See,
miss EXO.
I figured it out, by the way. He says finals, but he's really just sandbagging for BCX so he can take the world by storm.
All right.
Seems fair.
And the other topic he was talking about, Eddie talking games of Dobrin. I don't think it's necessarily because Eddie got better, but rather Dobrin was not playing so serious.
Yeah, in the chat, he was like, "What are these feels? What are these feels?" I don't think he expected for Addy to actually do as well as he did. Maybe Dobrin has gotten kind of complacent while playing EXO, and maybe the new a higher level player coming in and doing different things than EXO would do would kind of throw Dobrin for a loop. Maybe we have to see next week if Addy Mestic and Dobrin meet again and see how it plays out there. But it definitely could be Dobrin being complacent. That's usually what happens when somebody reaches like top level, and then they usually get they lose the competition that they need to get better, and other people start catching up while they get worse. So it definitely could be that Addy Mestic didn't scale as high as he did, but it also could be that Addy Mestic, like I said, his tournament performance wasn't as high before. Like, this was one of the first tournaments where he actually performed super well. And I don't know how many tournaments he's been in, but I've heard talks that Addy, when he plays in a tournament, he doesn't play that well all the time. So it could be. Whatever. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, on behalf of America, I would like to say that I stocked both Addy and wasn't Lance, was one of the other BX3 guys.
Oh.
And today,
BX3, y'all gonna take that?
They were targeting
Wow.
me.
Y'all gonna take that BX3? I don't know.
Take
They
a
know they could beat me with probably.
Time to DDoS Techie.
They could 3-stock me probably in an actually fair battle. But no.
okay.
What money?
You pride.
Same.
Pride. $100 on the stake. You pride
Yep,
as well.
seems reasonable. Good talk, guys. Great.
All right, you got anything else you want to talk about, Memoria?
No,
No?
not really.
All right, so this is by far one of my favorite parts of the podcast, and I'm pretty sure if you're a returning visitor of the podcast, you already know what time it is, right? This is the time when we start calling out the bullshit and the fuckery that goes on within everyday Brawlhalla life. I just before I take the microphone, even though I got the microphone right now, I just want to give it to somebody else and I can take it back. Does anybody have any verbal shit talking that they want to get off their chest? Memoria, you have anything you want to get off your chest? Anybody that you hate that you want to talk about or whatever?
I don't really hate anyone. I don't like how people with which I meet plays, but I don't really hate anyone.
Okay.
Dobrin maybe,
Whoa.
but I have some respect huge respect for a lot of Boo members,
Mm-hmm.
as well as Teki, Usnex, Wopsy, for this podcast. So
Duh.
I can't really talk about hate, okay?
Alright, what up, Vox? You got any verbal shit posting you want to do? Anybody in chat fucking with you?
Nobody in particular, but this is purple. That's all I have to say.
You know you're blue. So, like, don't. That's not alright. Okay, let's end the conversation that you're blue.
No.
Alright?
My eyes are blue. This is purple.
No, your eyes are purple and your lips are blue right now.
I'm fucking triggered. Anyways, cool, great.
Alright, yo, so, you know,
Poor
I
Teki.
was. So, today, I was gonna go fucking ham. If it wasn't for Techie and it wasn't for my girlfriend, this podcast would not be as together as it is right now. So, I just want to say, for all you people that want to talk slick and do passive aggressive shit and talk all that shit, just keep in mind, like, if you're talking about me, like, there's a possibility I will see you in person, right? And if I do see you in person, I will have a pair of boxing gloves for you, and I will have a contract for you to sign that says any and all legal actions cannot be taken after anybody gets their ass whooped. I might get my ass whooped because I fight for what I believe in. You might beat my ass. I might beat the fuck out of you. It don't matter. Like, I'll fight anyway. I don't care how big or how small you are. You signed the contract. No legal action to be taken. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of people. Some people know who they are. I have a list already. So just understand that if I do come to Worlds and I walk up to you with some boxing gloves and a contract and a pen, you sign it, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm just leave it at that.
That's crazy, Snacks.
I'm gonna beat their ass.
So, yep. Fighting
That's
passive
great.
aggressive with passive aggressive. Great job, Snacks. Great.
Hey. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest.
Fair.
I'm just being honest, man. All I can do is be honest.
Seems good.
Alright, so you
I
already
have no idea
know.
what just what happened. Okay.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. It's taken a lot. Cause
That's true. That's true. Knowing you, it could have been worse.
I was actually pissed. So it could be a lot worse. So yo,
I think
this
it's
is
time to stop.
yeah, this is the end of the podcast. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I will be uploading this to YouTube later today. Make sure you guys, if you guys missed something or you want to replay something, go back to YouTube, take a watch, subscribe to my YouTube. It's Illy Jokes. All right, YouTube/user/Illy Jokes. Go subscribe. I got videos coming on the way. We got Patch of Snacks coming on the way. We got more Snackxsy cast. So if you can't make it and you're like, damn, I missed Snackxsy cast, you can just go to the YouTube, follow there. Also, I want to plug this in. There's a lot of people that have been looking for help, and I am offering my assistance in helping. Make sure you email 4 to 5 replays to snackx.tv@gmail.com. I will take those replays. I will watch them. As I watch them, I will give you advice on what you can do better and how you can improve as a player. There's a sample video. There's a very, very bad version of a sample video up on my YouTube right now that I did of Turtle Galaxy. Please, for these replays, play a similar weapon or a common weapon or a common legend throughout them, because Turtle, he played 5 different legends, and it's really hard to give different tips because each weapon requires a different playstyle, and I can't really download or analyze what you guys are doing in the video. So make sure you guys email me at snackx.tv@gmail.com. It's in the description right now. I mean, it's in the chat right now. Email me 45 replays on similar weapons or similar legends, and I will help you as best as I can. If you guys trying to get diamond before the season reset, trying to get those rewards, you already know what it is. So
Shameless
this is
plug.
Snackxsy Cast signing out. We had Memoria, we had Brawl Mama, and All Blue
Stop
everything.
calling me that.
All right,
Snacks.
How? What's up?
I would like to say something.
What's up, man? Go ahead.
when I have the chance. So, as you might know, a lot of people hate me in the
Yeah.
Brawlhalla community for how I play,
shit.
how I BM, how I do things. So, for a lot of stuff, I'd like to first of all say I'm really sorry for everyone who I BM'd in past, as well as for all people I
It's
played
getting
on my
real.
Smurfs, and like won a lot. So I'm really trying to become better now, and not BM and stuff. So thanks everyone who thinks I'm not as bad as I am, and yeah, I will try my best to become a better person and a player.
Let's
Thanks
go, man.
everyone.
I love you, Memoria. I
He's
love
got real.
you. I love
Wow.
you. Ooh.
So we should
I'm so glad you're not
figure
BM no
out
more,
this whole
Memoria.
CC deal.
Ooh. I just want to say that I hope you're not BM no more. Ooh.
No kappa.
Oh my
So-
god. I had to do that.
About that whole CC code deal. We promised that.
Oh yeah, sure.
We
We
should
gotta
do
do that.
that.
We gotta do that giveaway. Let's go. Let me try to set this motherfucker.
Bro, mama.
Hey there,
Fucking
bro.
don't call me that.
Yeah,
Okay,
Brawlhalla.
blue lips is okay as
Blue
well.
lips
That is not
Brawlhalla.
fair.
Alright, let me open up the tool real quick. The tool. Nah, I don't want to update you, baby. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this.